Hello and welcome to the vlog 16A of Ready Persona 1. Very exciting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, really fun. Because maybe just the smallest little stupid thing. The Justice card was again those cards. They tell such a good story, and I was so surprised that the Justice card came out. That was really fitting. So
Yeah, I thought that
they,
was great.
Mhm. I really love what they're doing with the whole campaign. Every single time the cards are pulled, there's something there that's pushing something in the direction of the story. A really good addition to campaign arc. So kudos for that. But yeah, it was a little session, but it was a fun little session.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the heart-to-heart um conversation that Ave and Sam had. I
Hmm.
really felt that he needed to hear a lot of the things that Sam was saying, which
Yeah.
I thought was very cool. And almost we were joking about how Gabe is
Hmm.
the dad of the group. Um and so
But
I
not
was
really.
he's more of the sugar daddy. He's
Yeah.
less about their father figure and more of the dad who pays for everything.
Mhm.
But
He lacks the dad wisdom, I think. Like the life experience wisdom that comes with the being the dad of a group
yeah,
or kids. Yeah, and
yeah.
that's
So I
something that's yeah.
and that's was part of the reason why I was curious to see how Ave would react
Hmm.
to Sam, because Sam was essentially one of the father figures of the group too, of his group as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was
there was this. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I thought it was pretty good for um, a couple of aspects. I think one of them is having having Ave be that person who doesn't have the powerful magic and things like that. I mean, there are a lot of parallels
Hmm.
to Sam
Hmm.
as well. When you're looking at some of the fantastic,
Hmm.
powerful characters of Star and Frankie and Tori,
Hmm.
um, some of those aspects, Black Powder kind of had it too, where they're just kind of normal people. And so I thought it was a great kind of pairing for that aspect of
Hmm.
the, I guess I don't want to say underpowered characters, but characters who aren't as reliant or aren't as defined as their power stats.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
comparison too. I like that.
Yeah, it was a good combo for them, and it was something that Ave needed to hear as well. Like the fact that he doesn't have all those crazy magics like Mr. Death Angel himself and reality breaking Dragonborn right there, that kind of stuff. So the fact that he's also a part of the group and has his contributions was something that seriously was becoming a doubt for him. So yeah, I was glad that we could do this in this session. We could pull this up. And then yeah, and then and the whole thing with his brother with Rook, the fact that we could
Hmm.
get to that as well helped a lot. I wrote a lot down about how to make new arguments
Hmm.
against Rook and how to start the investigation for him and stuff. So
Hmm.
the fact that we get could do that was also a
I like that.
good addition. It's like a it's like a, as it was in the session like a new little apprentice for Sam.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
the little detective Eve.
Yes.
yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
I liked your scenes with Todd. I thought
Mm,
I was trying to show that the Athenaeum PC characters aren't the only ones who have started
Bleeding
mm,
jump
over.
bleeding over and jumping worlds. Like the Todds have been going all over the place. And I thought, what if one of the Todds ended up in Sam's world, and what would that be like?
I
Um,
was I was literally when you said it was one of the Todds, I was picturing, the striped shirt with the armband things and the apron and the
uh-huh.
flat hat and everything,
Yes.
but just this big toddy face. Almost
Yeah, I would
I
say
was thinking
his
like
face
Jay
is very,
Leno.
yes, his face, that's probably a good way to describe what he looks like. Yeah. Yeah. I have to find a good picture for that. I didn't get a chance to get a good picture of it yet. Um, But yeah, so I thought that was kind of fun. And
Mhm.
do you have any guesses, Joey, as to what's inside this egg?
No, not at all. It was
Okay.
like the only thing that I said to Joe I was like, watch it just be a Chatot, the Pokemon. Just like
Shut
random
up.
Chatot pops out like, what? I already can do I am this thing.
It's not a Chatot. I'll at least tell
Mhm.
you that it's not a Chatot, and it doesn't it isn't
Mhm.
something that can do what you already can do. So
Mhm. Yeah, but yeah, I'm quite interested to see what pops out of there. It's like again, I totally have a vision of the egg itself, but what's in there could be anything.
mhm. I like Sam's new magnifying glass. I thought that's a really cool
Yeah,
new
absolutely.
item, which I'm
Hmm.
sure be very useful just in general
Yeah,
for
100%.
him. Um,
Oh,
and
and something that popped in my mind as well, the moment that you described the egg was this egg, ochre colored egg.
ochre color egg.
Not it's not black and white, so it doesn't fit in that world, which is really interesting for me.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah,
everyone else probably
it's
sees like, yeah, that's
it's
just a
ochre.
normal thing, but
It's
for me it was.
ochre. Yeah, it's not black
Hmm.
and white. So it's not. It definitely is not from Sam's World.
Yeah.
If you had asked, I don't know if this is going to get brought up, but if you had asked Todd where he got the egg from,
Mm.
he would have told you that he got it from Black Powder's world. The
Ooh.
egg is from Black
Ooh.
Powder's world.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm. So we'll see. We'll find out.
Oh my God.
What could this be?
Yeah, it's
What
gonna be
should be
like,
like the cat kraken thing? Oh no.
yep. Oh, no, don't give him ideas.
um,
Oh no.
and then of course there was the whole Simon and Timmy thing. Like I was trying to
Mhm.
set that up in the beginning, and I wasn't sure if Abe was gonna hang out in the club a little bit. If he did hang out in the club a little
Mhm.
bit more longer than he did, I probably would have given him a high perception check to notice
Mhm.
um, Timmy like picking someone's pocket.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You went outside and it played
Mhm.
out the way it was supposed to play out.
Well,
So
it was kind of funny because the moment that you described the ventriloquists, I was
yeah.
already thinking like I want to mess with that guy. But then he started
Yes.
his show, and I was like, he's busy with his show. I'll just
Yeah.
maybe this comes up later, but for now, let's just let this be this, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward towards the
Well,
main story that I thought. Yeah.
well, that's the thing because
Hmm.
when you were throwing your voice, because I'm
He
assuming
didn't react. Yeah.
you were
Hmm.
mimicking because he thought that Timmy was actually the one talking, not
Hmm.
Ave. So I
Yeah.
think the only person who would have been legitimately confused was Timmy
Was Timmy.
himself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But Timmy had to like not react because
Hmm.
Timmy kind of trained himself um to not appear human. So that was the only thing
Hmm.
he legitimately thought it was Timmy saying those things because it
Hmm.
and why it's like we're not on the clock because and
Yeah.
meanwhile
And I
Timmy
was
internally
yeah.
is like
Hmm.
WTF, like
Yeah.
somebody
Mega
like
alarm
what,
bells.
like what's going on, so who
Yeah,
is
for
this
me, it was just
guy?
like, yeah, this guy really gets into character, and he talks back to his puppet.
Yeah.
Or he's boozing a bit too much, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
the moment that the little moment that you're like, oh no, I sh silly me. It was Timmy all along.
It was Timmy alone. It was the ventriloquist
Really
all along.
funny
Yeah, that was
that a
good.
random that a random idea to just mess with a ventriloquist was
Yeah.
actually
I had
the one we were looking
I had an
for.
initial idea of just dropping Ave in the middle of a murder scene. Like
Oh.
I had an idea of you just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and maybe
Hmm.
you witnessed somebody being killed or murdered, but you didn't see who did it, and they like would
Hmm.
run off. Um, I thought about starting it off, but I decided against it because I wanted the I wanted to give you and Sam time to role play,
Hmm.
and I thought this would distract from that too much because it's obviously
Hmm.
like that obviously is more like time sensitive. So
Hmm.
um
To be fair, at this point, Abe would probably just think, "Oh yeah, Yellow just took over again.
That's right.
Another murder in my
Maybe.
hands.
Another murder by my hands. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I was probably going
Mhm.
to. The other idea I had was uh, there was going to be some sort of mystery or crime involving a magician. I thought that would have been really cool too. But I just didn't have time to think of anything like clever for it. But I don't know. I thought the ventriloquist, just because of what Ave can do, was
Yeah,
Oh, I
like
thought it was
perfect.
great.
I wanted him to. I actually wanted Ave to mess with him somehow, and
Mhm.
it was, and he did, and it was great. And
Yeah, worked out really well.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, me and Joe, we had a conversation yesterday to figure a little bit out
Sure.
about what we wanted to discuss, and then
Hmm.
yeah, we got everything. So
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm
perfect.
yeah,
glad.
very much.
Awesome. Anything else?
No,
No.
pretty exciting.
All
Pretty
right.
exciting. I can't wait to see how the next aspect goes. I know it's going to be a lot,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is really cool. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
having all nine of you in one place.